you guys doing out there? This is just a for the people who are joining, I guess, right? For the people who are coming in, what is this live session about? Okay, so don't you worry if you miss this. This will be reposted again on my video channel on YouTube. So really quickly, what is happening here is I'm getting a lot of questions about the David Gilmour In the Mind of the Comfortably Numb. A lot of people saying, well, the B minor pentatonic works just as good, and it does. And they're like, oh, well, he wasn't really thinking about that. And it's not about whether he was thinking of it. He is an awesome guitar player, and he had these natural chops in order to do that. How you guys doing out there, by the way? I see you chiming in. So really quickly, I'm just going to go over live what I have in my chart. Like, I have that chart up for sale, and I feel bad even mentioning that, but if you need the chart, it's on the Comfortably Numb video. And in the chart, I have 2 positions where you can do everything. So I figured I would give you guys the inside tips. If you're watching right now, there's more and more. Hey all, how you guys doing? Hey, Nils. I want to give you some kind of inside tips as to what this chart is about. So really quickly, if you don't have the chart, that's fine, and you can understand it. But if you do get that chart, here's what's happening. In the video of David Gilmour, I really spent a lot of time just on this Form 1 pentatonic in the in B minor, and a lot of people talking about why, B minor versus D, and I don't think a lot of people, if it was your first video, no, it's supposed to be moving. Is it not moving for you? It should be a real moving video. People should message me right now letting me know that you can see me actually move. I just got a comment saying it was frozen. Anyway, the B minor pentatonic, howdy, the B minor pentatonic is the same exact pentatonic as a D major pentatonic. Okay, so D major and B minor are the same exact pentatonic scale, and so people were saying, well, why isn't it in the key of D major and not in the key of D minor? The reason I address that issue is I always think of a minor key as the relative as the relative minor, and it helps me with the chord structure. So we can say it's in B minor. There's no problem with that. But what we're going to do is we're going to discuss it in terms of a B minor pentatonic, but it's in the key of D major. They're both the same. So anyway, so in this chart, and what we did in the original video was showing you that the B minor pentatonic, here's the loop, can sound good anyway. What's up, Australia? All I was doing right there was just playing the pentatonic. So in the chart, I have the pentatonic here. I also have the pentatonic up on this 14th fret. So now, if you know your pentatonic up here on the 14th fret, again, this is in the chart, you can do the same exact thing. And remember what I said in the first video, which was, hey, you're so sexy. You need glasses, okay? Oh, hey, Scott! It's my friend Scott. Everyone say hi, Scott, right now in that chat. I haven't talked to him on the phone in a little bit. Scott, that was awesome to see you on the live feed. Okay, you just distracted me. All right, so up here, you have this Form 4 pentatonic. All right, and what's up, Scott? There we go. Give Scott some props. Scott is, if you're wondering who Scott is a friend of mine who I've known for almost 20 years. And him and I had a band. Well, we played together in a couple bands, and he's one of the best guitar players I know. And I should have him on this channel one day. And he's up in New York, and I miss him dearly. So hello, Scott. So anyway, you have this Form 4 pentatonic, and on the chart I have the Form 4 pentatonic. And here's what it sounds like when you just noodle along on a B minor pentatonic. No thought processes as into what notes you're hitting, but just kind of going with your directional feel, which is, do I want to go up or do I want to go down? So here it is again with a little bit of Form 4. Love you too, buddy. Dancing these things with my feet. So that was the Form 4 pentatonic with just noodling on the B minor. So now you have your opera get up to this Form 4. And so now let's talk about how to get there. Now, by show of messages, not by hands, how many of you have heard of my never lost pentatonic? Hey, Richie, what's up? You're watching this live. Thank you so much. That guy Rich right there, he helped me so much in designing all my professional charts. So if you downloaded a chart that looked professional, that was him, and he just said hi, and I was just talking to him, and he's the man. Where the heck was I? Okay, so the Never Lost. Okay, so you guys are, if you're familiar with Never Lost, this is going to help you tremendously. Here's your form 1 pentatonic. All right, so if I'm soloing, I'm going to take my form 1 that I did, I'm going to work at my Never Lost system up to that form 2, and then I'm going to put my first finger right there, and where we would go, like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here, and again, if you look in the chart, that note is right, put your middle finger there, boom, now we're in the form 4 pentatonic. So now, here's what it sounds like when I go from a form 1 pentatonic, climb up a Never Lost, get into almost that form 3, but then I switch my finger and get into the form 4. And this is the power of that Never Lost system. Here we go. That again, this will be uploaded to YouTube. So there was a B minor pentatonic connected all the way up to the form 4. Both the form 1 and the form 4 are on the charts. Okay, so now let's get to the next concept. The next concept is easy. It's just manipulating the pentatonic. All right. So if you want to get those smooth sounds, you know, like in the live concert, he gets that He gets that awesome, like, wailing sound. And that's him just manipulating the pentatonic. So, again, in the video, I addressed how to take the F sharp and bend it up to a G. Here it is with distortion and the loop, okay? F sharp right here. Okay, again, all in the chart. Okay, so now we're just working through concepts in 2 different places, which is, again, on the chart. How many times have I mentioned the chart, just in case people are just popping in? Menacing. Great. Okay, so, all right, so the next thing we're going to do is talk about chord tones. We talked about the chord tones, where they are for the B minor chord. You can use a B minor pentatonic. There's a B minor chord right here. If you can picture the shape overlaying it, that's going to help you get your solo. Get the chart. Get the charts. Thank you. Whoever said that's too funny. And now, you know, we had the A chord tones, we had the G chord tones, but now let's talk about them up here. All right, so you have a B minor chord. It looks like this guy right here. Read the book. Yes. Oh my God, that was the best comment I've seen. Read the book. I totally get that. All right, so B minor's up here. All right, so for the A, we have really, you know, you have your A chord here. You can use these guys. Okay, and then for the G, you have these guys here. All right, so like A, B minor, G. Again, you know it. It's in the chart. All right, so here it is. So I'm going to play with my chord tones up here. You can hear the solo get a little bit sweeter now. Where is the chart? It's on the original In the Mind of David Gilmour video in the description link, if you need it. All right, I'll stop talking. Here's a solo in form 4 with chord tones and scale manipulation and all that fun stuff. And let's get to it. And there's 92 people here, and here we go. Oh, that was a mess up live. showing off. All right. So here's the deal. Form 1 pentatonic, B minor works just fine. If you want to enhance it, you start to manipulate your chord tones. You can use your never lost pentatonic up into your form 4. I don't know what's with my sound effects. Up into your form 4. Again, this is all in the chart. All right, and then form 4 discusses form 4 discusses where your root notes are, where your chord tones are for manipulation, where they